Hello, this is F Early, aka Otis Lawrence here, back with another video, and this is PSGL Brazil, I believe round 5, and yeah, this is our first lap of Q1, and heading towards turn 1 now, using all the track on the outside, going into turn 1, 4th gear, holding 4th gear, then exit 5th gear, well apex 5th gear, and yeah, we're going to try and look for a good result, just like last time, which was a decent result, as we head in towards turn 3 or 4 I believe. 16.7 first sector, not purple, well it is purple at the time, and pretty decent first sector for Q1, heading towards I believe turn 6 now. Double right hander heading into the middle sector, the slow bit, the medium split, the technical bit, as you can see going down the short 3rd gear, and then short shift to the 4th to minimise the wheel spin on exit, as we head now into the final 2 corners of sector 2, and now the downhill left hander 6th gear, as we do a 50.747, which is not the best but still alright, and yeah, you see get a good traction coming up the final corner, and we're gonna we're gonna do the tightest line as possible to shorten the distance to the finish line, and we do a 1 minute 7.211.
Yeah, sorry about that, champ.
And put us into P3, and yeah, we did go out again for another lap, but I think this lap probably would have put us through anyway. So as you can see, we go into turn 1, and yeah, pretty good this time again, slightly up on a lap, 400s up on a lap at the moment, as we head towards first sector split now, and yeah, pretty decent first sector as we head to 4 I think, and yeah, we see 800s up on our lap, yeah, pretty decent lap at the moment. So heading up turn 6, that was absolutely terrible, slightly hesitant on the exit of the corner as well, I get a load of oversteer on this lap, so this is not a good lap at the moment, I'll tell you that. As you can see, you get another big snap of oversteer, so I believe the tyres are slightly overheating at the surface of the tyre, as you see we're now slightly up on our lap, as we come around the final corner sector 2, now into the final corner, a 50.696 for the middle sector. As you can see, I say shittest lap ever because I was not good a lap. Anyway, we come across the line, hopefully hopefully get a better lap, and we do.
Oh, that was shit, bro.
And that was a shocking lap, I can't lie. And yeah, I should see a safety through, sorry. And yeah, see P6. Our lap would have got us through. So yeah, you see, this is our U set run of Q2. 1 minute 7.5, which is alright. I don't really care about the U set run, to be honest with you. Anyway, brand new set for the first. Well, technically the first proper lap of Q2, slightly wide, turn 2, it's turn 3 now, I think the tightest line as possible. You see 800s up on a lap, I can't remember the first sector on our used one, but still, you see 16.6, which was purple at the time, so it was pretty good, as we get a bit of oversteer again, so we're kind of struggling quite a bit in this quali session, and yeah, you can see you've got the double right hander, turn 6 and 7, into turn 8 now, and yeah, we get the traction a little bit better, not perfect though. Short shift 4th again, minimise wheel spin on exit, as you can see, 3/10 up on our lap, short shift or downshift 3rd, and we get a load of oversteer again, and I'm struggling quite a lot on traction in this this session. As you can see, we've done a 50.758, which I'm struggling so much on traction, man. As you can see, I say,
don't understand.
I'm really struggling
all over
on
the
traction. In practice, is way different to be honest with you, unless I'm just feeling a bit of pressure. As you can see, we set 1 minute 7.166. I believe nobody else set a lap. You see, Tomek paralysis goes into P1 with a 0.0. As you can see, our lap was actually shocking, as we're in P14 at the moment. So we're gonna have to set a better lap than that. As you can see, we about to head in turn 1, 3rd gear, 4th gear. I believe that was a mistake to go into 3rd gear. As we see, short shift to 5th on exit to gain time on exit, just to minimise the wheel spin as we head into the sector 1 split now, 16.647, which is alright first sector, as we hit that pretty tidy, as we gain a lot of time, because last lap we had a massive amount of oversteer on the exit of that corner, heading into the double right of turn 6 and 7, into turn 8 now. We invalidate our lap.
Shit,
we invalidate, so that means we are going to be out of qualifying, which was yeah, not ideal, obviously. We definitely had the pace to get into Q2. As you see, we do a .922, which would have safely, easily got us into Q3. So yeah, very annoying, I'll tell you that. As you can see, we skipped to the end of Q3 results. As you can see, Patrick Shipos gets an absolute insane lap, 0.5. But anyway, 3, 4, 5 red lights here in Brazil, Sao Paulo, for round 5 of PSGL. Away we go, and yeah, we get a pretty decent start compared to Philip Prisneda and Liam Parnell, but we get kind of boxed in. But anyway, we can try and go around the outside of Philip Prisneda. As you can see, we're gonna have to let him pass because there's no point going side by side with there. And now we're gonna burn our battery and try and overtake him into the next corners. We're going to try and go down the inside of him. At the moment, you see a load of crashes ahead of Danny Perez. They also spins, and I believe Liam Parnell gets off the track because I believe he hit Tomek, and maybe Philip hit him as well because he broke a little bit late. Anyway, P12 already as we started P15, which is pretty good at the moment as we head into turn 8. You see there's a load of cars battling up ahead of us, and yeah, we're just going to have to try and keep the pressure on Tomek now, try and just be patient a little bit and try and make a move on him, and yeah, we give him a little tap, which is, I think, it's a bit of lag, and a bit of netcode, and yeah, you can see we're going to head into the final corner. Yeah, maybe we can size up a move. We get a slight bit of oversteer on exit of the final corner. We've been a bit of our ERS, and yeah, we stop burning because we know we're not going to get past at this point, and yeah, we could just try and be patient. You see these guys in front of us, Max Wiesel and I believe Luke Smith, and Luke Smith breaks very late into turn 1, so that means Max Wiesel and Luke Smith are starting a battle. So Tomek has to go around the outside, which is mid, let us with the opportunity to go down the inside, but he has a bit of a slipstream, as now we're going to go around the outside of Tomek. Paralysis, as he Max Wiesel defends the inside slightly, as he gets kind of pushed off like massively right there, but still we're going to try and make an overtake down the inside, bit a lot of our ERS into turn 6. He turns it slightly early, and yeah, not my fault definitely. Just a bit elbows out, I'd say, and yeah, we make the move done. Now next car ahead of us is Max Wiesel ahead of us. I'm going to try and size up a move on him. We got full lock at the exit of the corner, which was very, very risky, and yeah, very scary at the same time as you skip to lap 6, and yeah, we're definitely struggling quite a bit on traction with this setup, which I was not finding in practice, but yeah, you see Max Wiesel ahead of us. He's not burning, so we're going to try and catch him napping here as we're putting a bit of our ERS. He's going to defend around the inside. We're going to try and do a Max Verstappen around the outside, but that does not work. And yeah, luckily we didn't crash like Max did, and yeah, keep the position, keep P11 at the moment, but too much ERS, so we're going to be on the back foot for a minute because I believe Tomek has saved quite a bit of his ERS as we skip to the end of lap 10 now, about to start lap 11, and yeah, we're going to try and size up and move on Max Wiesel now, again, into turn, about to head into turn 1, going to make him try and defend the inside, bait him into turn 1, going to try and go around the outside, hopefully not crash like they did in real life. Nope, luckily we didn't. As you see, Max Wiesel gets a bit untidy on exit as we're going to try and get the switcheroo through turn 3, now heading towards turn 4. It's going side by side, wheel to wheel into turn 4 as we make the move down the inside of Max Wiesel. Now next car ahead of us is Luke Smith as we've got the fastest lap as well, so we are flying in this race. We are the fastest man on the track at the moment, so this is really good for our ego, our confidence doing this race, and yeah, we're going to try and close the gap on Luke Smith, and yeah, I believe he is struggling quite a bit to keep up with Marcel as we skip to the start, middle of lap 14. As you can see ahead of us, Marcel makes a little bit of mistake into turn 8 as Alfie Butcher trying to try and go around the outside of Marcel Kiefer, as Marcel is battling like crazy with Alfie as we go full lock again at the exit of the corner. Alfie Butcher gets past as Alfie, I believe, is gone. I believe Marcel's actually hit them there, as a good move from Alfie, and now we're gonna try and Marcel's lost 2 positions here, and we're gonna try and make a move on Marcel Kiefer now. As we said, a bit of our ERS, not too much. As you see Tomek right behind us, who's also draining his battery, as we have to try and keep him behind at the same time as well. We try and make a move on Marcel Kiefer, yeah, a lot of the ERS building was just trying to fend from Tomek. As you can see, Luke Smith and Alfie go side by side. Luke Smith gets past him, and yeah, we're gonna try and make a move on Marcel now. And yeah, we're gonna stop burning because we don't want to burn too much of our battery at the point where we're flashing.
I thought I could
go
for it for a second.
Yeah, as you can hear my side.
I
I thought I could go for the overtake, but obviously I couldn't. So yeah, I'm stupid. And yeah,
I'm so stupid.
We're gonna try and just save a bit of our battery now. Just try and be patient. Just let Marcel Kiefer make a mistake. As you can see, you've skipped lap 18. I believe Luke Smith has pitted. So has Marcel now this lap. So yeah, we're gonna try and do something else to most of the grid. You see a lot of people pit in front of us. Patrick Sheepos got a 3-second penalty as well, so that could help us at the end of the race. So Alfie Butcher now, we're trying to stay in his DRS as we make a little bit of a start with over here. But I believe Alfie's got DRS. Damage. From Luke Smith, I believe, or Marcel. As you see, he comes into the pits now. As you can see, Tomek behind us, and I believe you're about to see Alfie does retire. So that's a position. That's a free position for us at the moment. Yeah, you can see Tomek behind, who I believe is most likely going to pit this lap. As we can try and push this lap, you see Jake Benham, Jano Otmir stay out, and we stayed out another lap. So we stayed one more lap, well, way longer than most of the other drivers I was around. So this is very crucial for my the end of the race, shall I say, and I'm gonna have a lot more pace on these brand new tyres, and the race pace is quite good around this track. So yeah, let's see where we come out. Yeah, you can see coming out the pits now, I believe Jano has not pitted, so yeah, he's gonna have another set fresher tyres on us. You can see Max Wiesel is about to overtake us. You can see the gap is not far from him, so he was quite far behind us, and now he's managed to overtake us at the moment. So yeah.
When did Max Wiesel pit?
I believe Max Wiesel pitted quite a few laps before, so we're gonna have a lot fresher tyres. You can see we skipped to the start of lap 23. We're gonna wait for him a minute. We're gonna wait into the next straight, just in case Max Wiesel tries to overtake us and burn his entire battery to get past us on the other straight. And yeah, we're gonna make an overtake on this straight now. As you can see, Max Wiesel flashing, so he's just gonna try and keep us behind, but he couldn't really keep us behind because we're on a fresher set of tyres. You can see Jano Otmir also comes out the pit, so I believe he's pitted another 2 laps left. Well, sorry, he pitted 2 laps after we pitted, so he's gonna have a really fresh compound of tyres. You can see they both colliding behind us. Tomek and Max Wiesel also colliding quite a bit right there. As you can see, we're trying to gain on Jano, but Jano's gonna have fresher tyres by the end of the next lap, so he's gonna be pulling away from us, and he's really fast in the race anyway, so it's gonna be very hard to keep up with him. And yeah, we're just gonna hope the drivers in front of us all just start battling like crazy, as yeah, we're gonna somehow need a miracle this race to catch up, because they're all in DRS train. But I think we'll have the pace as we're on brand new set of mediums. As we skip to lap 28, they're all battling ahead of us, which has helped us to get DRS. Will Lewis, our Veloce Elite's teammate, is being absolutely goated, and he's giving us DRS. So thanks, Will. We're gonna get into the DRS, well, maybe get into the DRS of Marcel. As you can see, we're burning a bit of our battery to get in. And yeah, we're gonna smash our battery again as Will Lewis leaves us past as we head into turn 1 now. As you can see, the gap 9/10 at the moment, and yeah, you can see on the bottom of the screen DRS. As you can see, Luke Smith also spins, and I believe they had a bit of contact ahead of us, so it was a bit Wilson Hughes and stuff, I believe, so had contact with him and Jake Benham. So yeah, we're gonna try and make an overtake on all these people, because all these people in front of me have pitted pitted before me. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot fresher tyres than everyone ahead of us, which is ideal, obviously. And yeah, we're gonna try and make an overtake on these guys. As you can try and be patient as well. You see, Marcel hits Wilson as we're gonna try and go around Marcel and try and go around Wilson as well as Wilson pushes us off the track, and now we've got ahead of Marcel Kiefer now. I was going to try and get past Wilson, and Marcel, I believe, is on quite high ERS at the moment, so we're going to try and defend him at the moment. So we're going to try and go down the inside of Wilson, and now Marcel is going to try and go around the outside. I believe Marcel gets damage here, so yeah, and Wilson absolutely bricked really late and hits us, so we have to go off the track to avoid maybe making the danger for the cars behind. And yeah, we do keep the lead, and we're not going to give that back obviously because we got hit off and we was in P1 anyway. And yeah, Marcel does get past Wilson Hughes again, and I believe Marcel's got damage, so he's not going to be able to keep up with us in the middle sector or anywhere at the moment, so he's pretty much, his race is finished. Now Jake Benham ahead of us. I believe he's got damage, but he's gained a lot of time from us because of the battling, so yeah, I believe he's got damage at the moment, which I didn't realise. And yeah, he's flying with damage, I'll tell you that. And yeah, you can see the gap coming down slightly. Jarno breaks the DRS of Jake, his teammate. And yeah, we can see we're about to break the DRS of Marcel as well, who has damage.
Allowed to burn or just save?
And yeah, we're gonna just keep pushing. As you can see, I'm asking Shimon, my engineer, should I save or should I you know, keep burning? But he tells me to keep burning because I need to get into his DRS ASAP at the moment. As you can see, the gap 1 second at the moment. As you can see, literally about to get into DRS. I believe we get DRS, so it's 1 second, but it doesn't give us DRS for some stupid reason. But yeah, that makes us have to burn a little bit more ERS. We're on 0% at the moment, heading towards turn 1, but slightly later than usual. You can see in the DRS zone now. So yeah, we're faster than him at the moment, mainly because he's got damage. And yeah, you can see Patrick Seapos as well ahead of us, 3-second penalty for him. So we could possibly get a P4 on the cards here, because Jake's got damage and Patrick Seapos has got 3-second penalty. At the time, I didn't know Jake had damage. I just thought he was going really slow because he had old tyres. And yeah, we're going to try and get into Seapos' 3-second window now, as it's going to be very interesting to see if we can get a P4 on the cards from starting P15 here. So it shows the race pace is really good at the moment against these top drivers, and showing that if we get our qualifying right, then we can definitely be fighting for the win. Definitely. Anyway, we're going to try and save a bit of our ERS. You can see Jake Benham ahead of us. He's going to have a bit faster straight line speed than usual, as he's got a damaged front wing. So yeah, it's going to be less drag on the car. As you see, the gap to Sheepos is 2.8 seconds now, so we still could be getting a P4 here, so it's going to be very interesting. Currently in P6 at the moment, and yeah, we're just trying to save our ERS at the moment. Lap 35 and 36 per multiple lap of the race. I'm just going to stay behind Jake now. I'm just trying to recharge the ERS for the final lap, which is the next lap. I believe Jake's got damage, so it's not going to be shouldn't be the hardest overtake ever, but we'll see on the final lap how it turns out. As you see, we've lost the 3-second window to Sheepos, so we kind of need Jake to hurry up, but he can't really help it if he's got damage, can he? So yeah, we're just going to try and stick behind him, and yeah, be patient with the overtake because we know he's got damage. So yeah, we see coming out the final corner, the promotional time of this race. As you can see, he's burning a lot of his ERS. As I see, he's flashing, so I turn off the overtake button just to try and play it smart. And yeah, try summon as we go into turn 1. 2.9 seconds is the gap to Sheepos, or 3 seconds now. And you can see Jake still flashing, and now we're going to turn on the overtake button, and now we're going to try and make an overtake on Jake Benham as we open up the DRS as well. Jake is going to defend the inside, we're going to go round the outside, alternate universe of real life. As you can see, Jake pushes, well, we get a little bit of tap. If he didn't push us off, he gave us enough space, so it's a pretty clean racing at the moment. Elbows out at the moment. As you can see, fighting into fast left-hander, right-hander, sorry. As you can see, I push him off slightly, but still clean enough. Anyway, I'm gonna try and go around the outside of him. He's holding it still down the inside. And yeah, we got the move currently, but this is a stupid thing I did. I let him through. I should have just defended, because I tried playing it smart a little bit, and now I'm going to try and wait for the DRS now. We've lost a load of time to Sheeple, so this is definitely going to be either P5 or P6 at the moment. Now we're trying to get as good exit as we can. We get a bit of oversteer, so we're going to try and head into the DRS. We're going to slipstream Jake Benham and open up the DRS now. We're going to try and get Jake Benham on the final straight now. We're going to get him. Are we going to get him? No, we're not. We lost it by 27 thousandths, and yeah, that was not nice. Obviously, I should have just defended the inside, because I didn't know he had damage at that point. But still, P15 to P6 shows the race pace and shows what our pace is like. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please like it because it shows appreciation for the content. And see you guys.